In addition to the Bandai Namco Entertainment channel you are currently watching, we've launched the Global Bandai Namco Entertainment mobile games channel featuring English, French, German, Spanish, traditional Chinese, and Korean subtitles for our global audience. This video is a re-upload of the English version posted on the Global Bandai Namco Entertainment mobile games channel. Future premieres will be on the Global Bandai Namco Entertainment mobile games channel, so please subscribe to the global channel via the URL in the description to get the latest updates and news in your preferred language as early as possible.
Hello everyone, I'm Tani, Dragon Ball Legends producer. Thanks for tuning in. And with me today.
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Yuka from Dragon Ball Legends Global Marketing Team. We hope you are excited because Legends 7th anniversary as well as the 7th anniversary year are starting very soon.
That's right. We are thrilled to have reached this important milestone. It's all thanks to the many fans of the Dragon Ball series and of Dragon Ball Legends specifically. Thank you all so much. You may have gotten a glimpse of this from some of the recent updates, but in order for you all to enjoy Legends for many more years to come, we are bringing Legends into a new era during this incredibly special year. We hope you are ready.
In today's video, we'll be sharing tons of information about the 7th anniversary campaign that starts tomorrow. There's plenty to be excited about, so be sure to watch to the end. First, let's talk about the viewership campaign for this video. This was announced beforehand on our official social media accounts, but if this video and the ongoing Japanese live stream reach a total of 100,000 views worldwide, then everyone will get a gift of 1,000 Chrono Crystals. Share this video with your friends and followers, and let's start the 7th anniversary off right. A lot has happened in Legends during the past 7 years.
That's very true. Let's take a moment to look back at Legends history. Legends was released in May 2018 as a battle game that let you easily control Dragon Ball characters on your smartphone. It has detailed 3D graphics and fully voiced characters in battles, but it also featured a lot of original content like the character Charlotte and the main story.
Charlotte was initially released without any transformations, but over the last 7 years, this character has evolved a lot.
That's true. There are some big development plans for the story during the 7th anniversary, so be on the lookout. Toriyama Sensei designed both Charlotte and Giblet and will always treasure them.
In 2019, Legends' second year, we held a world tournament. It was incredibly exciting. For the first anniversary, Super Vegito was released for the first time. A lot of new content and features were added too, including Zenkai Awakening, Hyperdimensional Co-op, and the guild system. Next, in 2020, for the second anniversary, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito was released for the first time and in Legend Limited Rarity. It had incredibly high attack power. Then, at the end of the year, the Legends Festival was held for the first time, and Legend Limited Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku joined the fight. So the Legends Festival didn't start until Legends' second year?
Right. These days, it's a big campaign we always end the year with.
Now for 2021, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta was released as the first star character, and Ultra Rarity was introduced too. Oh, and the Tournament of Power was introduced that year as well.
Right. It increased the number of ways players could enjoy the game with their own playstyle outside of PvP battles.
Next, in 2022, the anniversary and Legends Festival were great. But the Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie also came out the year. Legends had a significant collab with the movie. We are sure a lot of players remember when Son Gohan Beast was released during the collab campaign that October.
It was a very powerful character. This was also the year Legend Limited Android 17 and Android 18 released before the 4th anniversary. Many of you probably remember that character too.
It was a powerful threat just like in the anime. Moving on to 2023, this was the year we held episode campaigns that features a different Dragon Ball episode every month.
If players are interested, we would like to do campaign like that again. 2023 also had a lot of memorable characters like the Ginyu Force and Legends Limited Pikkon. The Ginyu Force summon was an incredible Mega Rising summon that has 2 tag characters and 1 revival character.
Their in-game animations were excellent too.
Captain Ginyu will even turn into a frog when the revival fails. Many of our players were thrilled by that release. And Pikkon is unique in that you revive into a different character to continue the fight.
You get to fight as Super Gogeta.
Yes, then there was Goku and Frieza released for the anniversary, which had lip-synced animation for the legendary finish, and Super Saiyan Goku released in August, which was a remake of Goku from the U-Full scene that had been released in Legends once before. It was a year full of great in-game animations.
We can't forget about Goku and Bardock from 2023 either.
It was Legends' first original tag character, and we do hope to do more.
That would be exciting. Let's move on to 2024, the year we finally reached 100 million players worldwide.
Last year, we released characters that fused during battle for the 6th anniversary, and we had the Dragon Ball Daima collab. Dragon Ball Daima was the first anime series to air continuously while Legend has been around, so we put a lot of effort into our collab with it. We kicked things off by releasing Goku Mini when the anime first started airing in Japan, and while these two were from this year in 2025, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, a new transformation for the character, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku were released very quickly too.
New battle formats were even introduced like Blood Battle and Tree Arena, which let players enjoy party formations different from what they might use in standard battles. Now it's 2025 and the 7th anniversary is almost here. We released the UI overhaul recently. We hope you got a taste of how big this 7th anniversary year will be before it begins.
Yes, and as we already mentioned, the version update planned for this 7th anniversary year will be bigger than anything that's come before. The 7th anniversary campaign starts tomorrow, and some of the updates will be released during the campaign period. We hope you are excited for everything that's in store.
Okay, that's enough about the past. We'll be diving into the 7th anniversary campaign info very soon, but one last thing. We mentioned this in the previous video, but Legends is now on the Bandai Namco web store. On the web store, you can get a better deal on Chrono Crystals, as well as enter promo codes to get items. To celebrate the 7th anniversary, we are releasing a promo code for 500 Chrono Crystals. It will be revealed at the end of the video, so be sure to watch till the end. One more thing. This was announced already in the in-game news, but there will be a Let's Play Legends Combat Recruitment campaign. Depending on the number of reposts and likes we got on the designated post, which was just posted on our official X account, all players can get up to 1000 Chrono Crystals. That's not all, because out of everyone who makes a post on X during the campaign encouraging people to play Legends with the hashtag PlayLegends, we'll be randomly choosing 100 players to receive 3000 Chrono Crystals. We hope you'll participate. Now, let's share some 7th anniversary campaign info. We have a ton planned to celebrate this very special year. First up, to celebrate Legends 7th anniversary, we are holding an amazing login bonus from which you can get tickets for up to 777 summons, the most we've ever given away. You can get all of the tickets available by logging in for just 13 days. Here is the lineup of available characters. This is bigger than any free summon we've done before, so be sure to use all those tickets. But there's more. While they won't be coming until a bit later, there will be exclusive missions this year as well, the Hour Summon tickets, with which you can apply 100 times summon. The 98th, 99th, and 100th drops from this summon are guaranteed to be Legend Limited. This will be held twice during the campaign, so there will be a total of 200 summon tickets you can earn. Make sure to check out the missions and play all 200 times. Next. We are holding a campaign where, for every 7 days you log in during it, you can receive a single summon ticket that guarantees a Legend Limited. In the past, it's been every 10 days, but since this is the 7th anniversary, you'll be able to get one Legend Limited every 7 days this time. Plus, since it was every 10 days trial, you could only get up to 4 characters, but with this 7-day version, you'll be able to get up to 5 Legend Limited characters. Each time you play the summon, the lineup will get better and better. Make sure you log in every day so you don't miss a single ticket. Check out this next campaign. We are holding Equipment Ultra Upgrade Bonanzas where you get big bonuses to equipment upgrades. We plan to hold Ultra Upgrade Bonanzas multiple times throughout the campaign, starting with one tomorrow for the launch of the anniversary celebration. Plus, when an Ultra Upgrade Bonanza isn't being held, there will be a Mega Upgrade Bonanza. This means every day during the 7th anniversary will be an upgrade bonanza of some kind, so this is the best chance ever to upgrade your equipment and make it top tier. Don't let it pass you by. In addition to that, we are also holding a campaign where you get 7 times the EXP and Zenny from the main story and event stories. Make sure you're ready. Here's an anniversary campaign you may be familiar with. The long-awaited non-stop anniversary raids are coming. There are 8 raids planned for this year, and each one rewards up to 700 Chrono Crystals. That means you can earn up to 5600 Chrono Crystals. There will be missions for collecting raid honors this time as well. You can earn raid honors by collecting a certain number of limited time rewards during each raid. Collecting them will let you exchange for Chrono Crystals, Legend Limited Multi-Z Power 600, and other fabulous rewards. Don't forget to earn one during each raid. Next up, Anniversary Chance Time is back again this year. Like in the past, collect Chance Time tickets by clearing special missions, then use those tickets to exchange for items numbered 1 to 100 at the exchange shop. If any of the numbers you exchanged for are chosen during the drawing, you win. We plan to hold Chance Time twice again this year, so remember to make your exchange before the deadline for Part 1. Continuing on, we have this. To celebrate the 7th anniversary, we are holding a welcome campaign and comeback campaign. Let's start by looking at the former. We want players who just started Legends during this anniversary to be able to have fun in-game as quickly as possible, so we have 1000 Chrono Crystals for them on the first day they install the game. If you have any friends interested in Legends who have never given it a chance, be sure to let them know about this campaign. Moving on to the comeback campaign, we want players who have stopped playing Legends to come back, so we can make the 7th anniversary one for the books. With that in mind, we've created this special one-time only comeback campaign. We do not plan to do this every anniversary or anything like that. It's a special campaign just for the 7th anniversary. There are certain conditions for players to be eligible, and those are to have played the main story up to a certain point and to have not logged in since before the start of the Legends Festival last year. Players who meet those conditions will be eligible to receive a special item pack as a gift. The pack will include 3000 Chrono Crystals, tons of items for powering up your characters, a mission key you can use to unlock special missions, and more. That means you can perform summons on the first day you come back to the game. If you use the mission key to unlock the missions, you can get amazing items, including a total of 4000 Chrono Crystals. In other words, with the comeback campaign, there's up to 7000 Chrono Crystals up for grabs. It's a super special, one-time only campaign. If you have friends you used to play Legends with, who have been taking a break for the game, by all means, tell them about this campaign so you can start playing together again. We also have a gift for those of you who spread the word about the comeback campaign. We mentioned this a little earlier, but depending on the number of reposts and likes we got on the designated post on our official X account, all players can get up to 1000 Chrono Crystals. But also, if you make a post on our X during the campaign, encouraging people to play Legends with the hashtag PlayLegends, you may be one of 100 players who are randomly selected to receive a gift of 3000 Chrono Crystals. The campaign is on right now, so be sure to participate. These welcome and comeback campaigns are to celebrate the 7th anniversary, so they're a bigger campaign than we've done before. The comeback campaign in particular is on a much grander scale this time only, so there's never been a better time to come back to Legends. So be sure to get in on all the Legends fun with everyone else. Now for the awesome campaign. As a special treat for the 7th anniversary, you can get 500 Chrono Crystals weekly just by logging in. There will be a total of 4,500 free Chrono Crystals. This is the kind of incredible campaign you'll only see in the 7th anniversary. Just log in to get a bunch of Chrono Crystals. Make sure you log in each week and get all 4,500 Chrono Crystals. That's enough event info for now. Now it's time for what you've all been waiting for, new character info.
Alright, these are the first 7th anniversary characters. Here we go.
I can always count on you, Kale.
Not good enough! Over here! How's this? Now, carelessness can be fatal! This is Super Saiyan 2! Time to... No escape! Here goes! This is the power of a Saiyan! Until I keep my promise, I won't lose!
The difference between us is clear.
Saw that coming. Try harder. Brace yourself. This is a new power that I've awakened. Everything I have! Out of my sight! Get lost! Final! Hit you with an attack you won't be able to destroy! I saw it. Come on. I saw it. I'll show you. This is our power. Can handle this. I'll never quit cheering. I refuse to let all my friends down and betray their trust.
And with that, the new characters for the 7th anniversary from episodes Universe Survival Saga Super are Sparking Super Saiyan Cabe, Sparking Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Kale, as well as Legends Limited Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta, who transforms into the evolved state, and Legends Limited Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku, who transforms into the Master's Ultra Instinct form.
Part 1 features the Universe Survival Saga, and we've got 4 new characters joining at once. Plus, they are all tagged or transforming characters.
That's right. Kale has been announced to Caulifla before, but this is the first time we are seeing these two characters as a tag character. Meanwhile, Cabe, Vegeta, and Goku can transform into the new form they each awakened during the Tournament of Power. The last time we had Ultra Instinct Goku was 3 years ago during the 4th anniversary. At any rate, that means the 7th anniversary is starting with Goku and Vegeta from the Universe Survival Saga. We'll break down their abilities in a bit, so please look forward to that. But first, let's check out Cabe's ability. Please watch this video.
Not good enough! Over here! Now! Carelessness can be fatal! This is Super Saiyan 2! No escape! Here goes! This is the power of a Saiyan! Until I keep my promise, I won't lose!
Super Saiyan Cabe will be element red and have a Z ability 3 that buffs Tag Universe Rep, Tag Super Saiyan, and Tag Saiyan. Both before and after transforming, Cabe can easily string together combos in the early stages of battle and will be able to deal serious damage with high attack power in the later stages. Upon entering the battlefield, if the enemy's health is 50% or more, Cabe will have high combo capabilities with the ability to draw a blast art, get a boost to card draw speed, and even nullify special cover changes. Cabe has an interesting effect where upon using a card, allies other than Cabe will get a damage boost, and when an ally uses a card, Cabe will get a damage boost. String together combos early on while enemies have high health to buff your allies' damage. If instead Cabe's allies can string together combos, then Cabe will be able to deal high damage, letting you aim for some quick knockouts. After transforming into Super Saiyan 2, Cabe will gain some fearsome firepower. Landing a special art will let you draw 2 cards. The main ability after transforming will draw you a special and special move arts, as well as let you penetrate enemy endurance. And when the enemy switches when Cabe is on the battlefield, you'll get 3 counts of nullification for element disadvantages. Using the special arts you get from the main ability, which also lets you draw cards, is a powerful move, and even if the enemy switches right away, your element disadvantages will be nullified, so you'll still be able to deal solid damage. Lastly, when it comes to support abilities, Cabe can give allies a buff upon entering the battlefield that nullifies abnormal conditions 2 times. You, as well as your team, will be able to deal with paralyzed and other abnormal conditions inflicted by characters such as Majin Buu. That's it for Cabe, so let's move on to Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Kale.
Kale, take that! Are you ready? Huh? Keep this! I'll go in! With the 2 of us fighting together, we're the toughest force in the cosmos! Ah! Caulifla, together! Hey, Caulifla! I think I finally got the hang of my power! You're amazing! Now we'll be unstoppable!
Caulifla will be element yellow and Kel will be element green, and the Z ability 3 will buff Tag Universe Rep, Tag Girls, and Tag Saiyan allies. Caulifla and Kel is an all-rounder tag character that can perform flawlessly as a support, defensive or offensive character. As part of the starter ability, Tag Universe Rep and Tag Girls will get a damage buff as well as a -1 reduction to their sub counts when switching. If Caulifla and Kel are hit by an earth attack and their health drops to 50% or less, powerful combo disruption effects will activate, such as card destruction and key reduction. This effect activates for both Caulifla and Kel, meaning they can activate 2 times total. This character can support Goku and Vegeta, who we'll talk about later, and use disruption effects to withstand enemy attacks. Now for the offensive side. This character's ability recreates the powerful bond between Caulifla and Kel. When Caulifla is hit by enemy earth attacks, Kel's damage will go up, and when Kel is hit by earth attacks, Caulifla's damage will go up. The more you get hit, the bigger the boost Caulifla and Kel's damage will get, meaning this character will boast incredible firepower in the middle to late stages of a fight. Using a special art before performing attack switch is also quite powerful. When you use the switch ability, you'll recover health, get a boost to damage card, and even draw a card. That already makes it powerful for both offense and defense, but if you use a special art first, it gets even better. In other words, using a special art will upgrade the next special move arts, special arts, or switch ability that you use. If you use the upgraded switch ability, it will greatly charge your switch gauge. So use special arts as a starting point to tag switch a ton and buff your offense and defense. Okay, that's Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Kel. Now it's time for Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Out of the way! What? Eat this! This is everything I have! Out of my sight! What? Get lost! Final! I'll hit you with an attack you won't be able to destroy! I'm sick of you.
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta is element purple and has a Z ability 3 that buffs Ally Tag Universe Rep, Tag Vegeta Clan, and Tag God Key. Vegeta's biggest feature is that before and after transforming, you can keep on attacking to power up. What makes this possible is a new type of unique gauge, the Evolve Type Gauge. The gauge will start at level 1, where each time you use Strike or Blast Arts, the gauge will charge slightly. Using a card when the unique gauge is full will consume it entirely, decrease the cost of special move arts, and buff inflicted damage. When the unique gauge is consumed, the gauge levels up. At level 2, you'll be able to charge the gauge based on key charge time in addition to used Strike or Blast Arts. Vegeta's gauge maxes out at level 3, and at level 3, the gauge will also charge just by being on the battlefield. Repeatedly charging and consuming the gauge will allow you to get a damage boost of up to 60% and up to -30 to special move arts cost, so make sure you keep up the offense with Vegeta. Next, let's cover Vegeta's combo capabilities. First, you can draw a card when entering the battlefield, and if your key is below a certain level after using a card, you can also draw a card and recover key. That's not all, because when you use the pre-transformation main ability, Vegeta will transform into Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta, and you will draw up to 4 cards. As we mentioned previously, using Strike and Blast Arts is one of the ways to charge up the unique gauge, so these powerful combo abilities have excellent synergy with that. Let's talk about 3 uniquely powerful aspects of post-transforming Vegeta. First is the special arts. It will protect your hand and head as well as draw a card. With Vegeta's potential for combos, hand protection makes doing them a lot more reliable. Second, the main ability. Using it will draw a special and a special move arts as well as nullify element disadvantages. That means you can aim for big damage by using the main ability to nullify your element disadvantages and then using a special art to boost your combo power. Third, entering the battlefield removes sealed card slots. Characters like Super Saiyan 4 Goku have a powerful effect that seals card slots, however you can continue your combo without having to worry about that. Lastly, let's talk about Vegeta's defenses. Vegeta will recover health and destroy 2 of your opponent's cards when hit by an enemy arts attack. It's a simple yet strong effect, so you'll be covered even when not on the attack. That's all we'd like to share about Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta, so let's get into Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku.
Brace yourself! 6! Saw that coming!
Alright, the real fight starts now. I saw you. Come on.
Shit! Impossible! What? I'll show you! Shit! Impossible! Impossibility! Impossible! This is our power! You can handle this! Impossible!
I'll never quit Jiren. I refuse to let all my friends down and betray their trust.
Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku is element blue and has a Z ability 3 that buffs Starlight Tag Universe Rep, Tag Sun Family, and Tag Goki. This character's ability drew strong inspiration from how Goku fought in the anime, and we had in mind the process of perfecting Ultra Instinct while in Ultra Instinct Saiyan form. By continuing to attack, Goku will gradually get stronger and stronger, primarily on the offensive side. Then, after transforming, Ultra Instinct will allow you to dish out tons of damage without counters. Let's cover Goku's pre-transformation abilities first. Like Purple Legend Limited Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku, this character has an evasion type unique gauge. While the gauge is charged above the certain level, you'll be able to automatically evade tough actions, strike arts, and blast arts. As for Goku gradually getting stronger, you get a boost to damage and a reduction to strike and blast arts costs based on the number of them you use. In this way, using strike and blast attacks will gradually boost your abilities and bring you closer to perfecting Ultra Instinct. And then, when you use the main ability, Goku will master Ultra Instinct. While in Ultra Instinct form, you'll be able to counter attacks with both the unique gauge and special arts. If the unique gauge has enough charge, you'll perform a counter attack against strike and blast arts attacks. This unique gauge is most similar to Red Ultra Instinct Goku's gauge. With this unique gauge, your opponent will have a hard time going on the offense. Gain the upper hand in battle by buying time to get out of tough situations or by using it to go on the offense. On the other side, the special arts counter will work against tough action, strike arts, and blast arts. If the counter is successful, you'll draw special move arts one time and prevent the enemy from switching. That means you can follow up with a one-time special move arts upon success, so don't be shy about countering. Goku has all of these powerful counter abilities, but after transforming, using a special move arts will charge the unique gauge, and using the main ability will charge the unique and vanishing gauge greatly, as well as draw a special move arts card. Charging the unique gauge allows you to evade and counter attacks, while drawing a special move arts card will prepare you for a combo when you land a special arts counter. They are very powerful abilities. Lastly, like Vegeta, just by entering the battlefield, sealed card slots are removed and abnormal conditions are nullified. You'll be able to freely perform combos without worrying about the characters who inflict paralyze or seal card slots. Alright, that's it for Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku. We've got a double step up summon coming up too. But this year will be a little different, right?
It will. In celebration of the 7th anniversary, we have one more surprise for everyone. This will be a special summon format that we've only had once before. These summons featuring Legend Limited Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku and Legend Limited Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta will drop triple the amount of Z power from May 24th to June 18th.
This is only the second time a summon will drop triple the Z power. The first was during Legends Festival 2021.
Yes, it was a bit too much, so the format has been locked away. But now that it's the 7th anniversary, we decided it was time to bring back the Triple Z Power Summon. Another special part of this summon is that there are a total of 39 Legend Limited characters available. You won't want to miss this chance to get Triple Z Power for so many Legend Limited characters.
To coincide with the new characters, we are bringing to the game this time the Dragon Ball Super opening song, Limit Break Survivor, can be heard in-game during the campaign period. Plus, we'll be adding the new Legend original music you can currently hear in this video to the game, so make sure to enjoy the 7th anniversary with the sound on.
To help celebrate the 7th anniversary, Totaro Sensei has drawn a special illustration of Ultra Instinct Goku and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta. Check it out!
They are both so cool. Totaro Sensei also drew a commemorative illustration in 2023 to celebrate the 100th chapter of the Dragon Ball Super manga and the release of Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku in Dragon Ball Legends. This one is powerful and dynamic in comparison.
True. It's so awesome how Goku and Vegeta's fists are lined up together right in the middle. So cool! Thank you, Totaro Sensei. This illustration will be used for the game's main visual for Arts Card sleeve and for background during the 7th anniversary campaign. And there's more. There are plans to hold a campaign later on the official Dragon Ball X account where you can win an acrylic panel based on this illustration. We have the actual acrylic panel here with us today.
It's so cool!
Be sure to follow both the official Dragon Ball and official Dragon Ball Legends X account so you don't miss the campaign.
That's all for new characters, but there's still more info to share. Here's some info about an event-exclusive character. Jiren from Episode Universe Survival Saga Super is coming to Legends as an event-exclusive character. Using Strike Arts will buff Jiren's strike damage, you can use the main ability to draw a Strike Arts card and more, and this character will buff damage for Tag Universe Rep and Tag Rival Universe. Jiren has powerful offenses primarily focused on strike attacks. Using Strike Arts to go on offense with this character will be fun. You can get Z power from the event, so we hope you aim to limit break this character. Now we have a new event to share. We are holding a special event where all players will split into 2 teams and compete. It's called Worldwide Team Battle. Let us explain. In this event, all players will be split across 2 teams based on simple questions, and these teams will compete by earning points. Get started by unlocking the mission that answers the question the way you would want. The mission you unlock will determine which team you are on. Of course, there's no guarantee that each team will have an equal number of players, so you might be worried that one of the teams will have fewer players and be at a disadvantage. Don't worry, we plan to adjust the rate the teams earn points at to ensure things are fair. When the competition period starts, worldwide missions will be unlocked. You can't actually clear these missions, but they'll let you see point total in real time. Individual players can earn points by clearing special missions, and once the competition period is over, the team that earns the most points will win. Don't worry though, losing does not mean you will earn nothing. Each team will earn rewards, but the winning team will earn more. Now, let's reveal the question. Here it is. Would you rather try instant transmission or flying? You've all thought about what it would be like to use these techniques, right? You can use the medals you earn from win, loss, rewards, and mission rewards to exchange for great items at the exchange shop. The harder you work, the more rewards you get. the ticket to unlock a mission can be claimed from your gift box during the time shown, so don't forget to claim it and unlock the mission for the team you want to join. And please keep an eye on those worldwide team missions throughout the anniversary. Now for some events you might be familiar with from past anniversary campaigns. This year as well, we are holding the event that lets you summon Shenron. Scan codes from the Dragon Ball hands to collect the 7 Dragon Balls and get a wish granted. Like in the past, you can wish for Chrono Crystals or even make the special wish that awards an exclusive title only obtainable here. Next, there's one every year, but there will be an event that features a limited type 7th anniversary story titled The Ultimate Rivals Clashing Once More. Naturally, you'll be able to get 500 Chrono Crystals and new equipment, but the story can only be read here, so don't forget to read the whole thing. We also have PvP related info. The first raiding matches of the 7th anniversary, Celebrate 7 Years, Ultra Trunks Duel are coming. You can earn Chrono Crystals and Legend Limited Multi-Z Power 100 from not just the exchange shop but also from mission rewards, so be sure to take part. Treasure Battle will also be getting a special anniversary version. Collect Blessed Bouquet from Treasure Chest to nab Chrono Crystals, and Multi-Z Power for each element from the exchange shop. Of course, you will also be able to earn up to 4,000 Chrono Crystals from special missions. There will be Monday, where something great happens every Monday, and much more. There are so many events being held during the 7th anniversary campaign, so we hope you play them all. Next, we are talking about equipment. That's right. Legend Limited Goku and Frieza from the 5th anniversary is getting a new unique equipment. Legend Limited Goku and Frieza has good synergy with the Tag Universe Rep characters releasing for the 7th anniversary, so give them a try together. This equipment will be available from Ultimate Equipment Collection starting tomorrow. We plan to release other new equipment during the 7th anniversary campaign too. We hope you look forward to it. Okay, let's talk about some of the special collabs we have planned to celebrate Legend's 7th anniversary.
We've announced this before, but as part of a collab with Dragon Ball Super card game Fusion World, 2 EX starter decks, one featuring Charlotte and the other featuring Giblet, will both be releasing on June 13th UTC. Today, we'll be revealing a few cards from these decks for the first time.
First, we have 2 SR cards from the Charlotte deck. They are Legend Limited Son Goku Bardock and Legend Limited Son Gohan Childhood. Both of these cards are 6 costs with 10,000 combo power, and they can be played using the Charlotte Leader's card skill. Son Goku Bardock lets you add a 6 cost card with 10,000 combo power to your hand during your next turn, while also gaining the chance to attack one more time. Son Gohan Childhood lets you KO one of your opponent's cards, regardless of cost, if the top cards of your deck has a cost of 6. Both of these skills are easy to activate in this deck, so they are powerful cards. Here are a few of the other cards included. Son Goku from when Legends was released, the 1000th Day Login Bulma with Charlotte and Jaco in the card art, and Legend Originals character Zaha are also part of the lineup. King Kanman is actually a Legends original character too.
Right, we wanted card unique to Legends, so it was picked too. Actually, we have those 2 SR cards with us today.
Son Gohan Childhood was an early Legend Limited character, so some of you might have fond memories of it.
Yes, and Son Goku Bardock was the first Legend original tag character. We hope you get a chance to see them for yourselves.
Moving on, we also have cards from the Giblet deck too. Here's our 2 SR cards from the deck. These are based on Golden Frieza and Charlotte. Both of these cards will have good synergy with the Leader card's Giblet. Thanks to the Leader card Giblet skill, you'll often have less energy than your opponent, so Golden Frieza's permanent skill will be easy to activate. A 3-cost card with 30,000 power is very strong, so we definitely recommend it. Charlotte has the same kind of skill as Golden Frieza, so it can be a powerful 4-cost card with 35,000 power. Now for some other cards. The lineup includes a lot of antagonists like Cell, Goku Black, and Turles. There are plenty of characters and art from Legends in this lineup too.
Of course, we have 2 SR cards from this deck with us today too.
Seeing this Golden Frieza art reminds you of the Ink Brush Ultra animation. And it's super cool that you'll be able to use Charlotte as a card like this. Please give it a try. We mentioned this previously, but unlike normal starter decks, all of the cards in these EX starter decks will be holographic. That's not all though. The bonus pack included with each deck will have a foil stamped alt arts version of one of the cards from the deck. More card reveals as well as images of the alt art cards are planned for the official Legends and Fusion World social media accounts, so keep an eye out. Please give them both a follow so you don't miss out. We have info about another collab today. Take a look.
We reviewed this on social media the other day, but figures of Charlotte and Giblet will be sold by SH Figuarts. We also have samples of these. Their expressions, crossing, and more have sculpted with incredible detail, so let's take a closer look.
First up is Charlotte. This figure has a posing ability that SH Figuarts Dragon Ball series is known for, which allows you to recreate cool poses by positioning a character's shoulders, putting their arms together, and more. It also includes interchangeable wrist parts, letting you recreate battle scenes from the game. There's also one interchangeable face part, so you can give Charlotte their signature grin. Plus, there's one set of interchangeable head and face parts, as well as a tail part, for making the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan transformation. Mix and match as you like. Now, let's look at Giblet. This figure has the same interchangeable wrist parts that Charlotte has, but also has Giblet's signature coat. The coat is fabric with wires around the hem, so it can be posed too. There's also an interchangeable head part and face part for the hood that Giblet first wore in Legends. Actually, the coat can be removed, so you can let Giblet wear only the battle suit too. Please try different combinations. But it doesn't stop there, because not only does this figure come with parts for Giblet's own Super Saiyan God transformation, but it has bonus parts for Charlotte as well. They include an interchangeable head, right and left wrist, and tail parts. That means you can recreate Charlotte and Giblet fusion. These figures can strike lots of detailed poses, so we hope you get them for yourselves and recreate your favorite scenes from Legends. These figures are made to order, and pre-orders have started on Premium Bandai USA. They are scheduled to ship around January 2026. Visit Premium Bandai USA for more details. Use the code shown on screen to get there. That's all the club info we have for you today. There's more planned during the 7th anniversary, so stay tuned for details. Let's take a look at this next. We are giving out wallpapers and social media icons featuring the new characters introduced today. These wallpapers and icons will be posted on our official social media accounts later, so be sure to check them out. Now for this. After the new characters are released tomorrow, we will be holding a share campaign for the trailer on our social media accounts. If you reach the goal for numbers of likes and shares, then everyone will get an awesome gift. The post you'll need to share is the new character trailer that was revealed today. We hope you'll share it with your followers so even more people can see the awesome trailer. Here's another campaign. We are holding a giveaway campaign on our official X account. If you follow our official X account and post with a certain hashtag, then you could be one of 7 users who are selected to receive a desk mat featuring Legend Limited Ultra Instinct Goku and Legend Limited Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta. We plan to announce the hashtag and other details on our official X account, so don't forget to give us a follow. To celebrate Legend's 7th anniversary, a hashtag emoji is available on X. If you use the hashtag shown here, it will automatically be added to your post. Remember to include the hashtag when you post and add this emoji. That's all for the social media campaign info, but we plan to share various info that we couldn't get to in this video on social media, so remember to give us a follow.
Here is the last bit of info for today. Take a look at this video.
There you are!
Farewell.
Here I come! This is the end!
Let my guard down.
I'm fighting for everyone. I won't lose.
Legend Limited Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku, who can revive into Ultra Instinct Sign, is getting a Zenkai Awakening. The Zenkai ability targets characters who are both Element Green and Tag Universe Rep. It will be sometime before this Zenkai is released, so please check in-game for more details when it does. That's all of the 7th anniversary campaign info we have to share with you today. There are some incredible free summons and Chrono Crystals gifts on the way, and we have a ton of event, new character, and collab info to share.
For sure, it's the 7th anniversary, so we have a lot in store. We have plenty of other events prepared that are worthy of the 7th anniversary. In a previous video, we mentioned that there are large update plans throughout this 7th anniversary year. The first of the 3 biggest updates, the UI overhaul, has already been released, but we plan to release the second one during the 7th anniversary campaign. Be on the lookout for more info.
Last but not least, we have the promo code for 500 Chrono Crystals that we mentioned earlier in the video. Here it is. Please follow the instruction on screen to go to the web store, enter the promo code, and receive your gift. You can receive it starting now. Just a reminder, but in order to use the web store, you need to set up data transfer settings in the app using a Bandai Namco ID. If you already have, remember to confirm your account info, and if you haven't, use this chance to get everything set up. If you are not sure how, please see the video we released about using the web store.
That's all we have for you today. Once again, it's thanks to all of you, our fans, that Legends has reached its 7th anniversary. Thank you very much. We hope you have tons of fun during the 7th anniversary campaign that starts tomorrow, as well as in the upcoming new era of Legends. Thanks for watching until the end. Bye!